Project Acoustics is Microsoft's wave-based simulation engine to introduce immersive acoustics in 3D environments such as those offered by a game or a mixed reality experience. It emulates wave effects like occlusion and obstruction without having to rely on hardware-intensive ray tracing capabilities. One of the recurring criticisms of Disney's live-action remakes is that the vast majority of them don't tend to bring anything new to the table, and are happy enough to be safe in the knowledge that a beat-for-beat recreation of the beloved animated originals will be able to generate audience enthusiasm and bumper box office business. Cruella deviated from the norm by telling an origin story about the titular antiheroine's rise to infamy, but the next trio of projects look to be reverting back to formula. As of now, it supports deployment to Windows, Xbox, Android, and Mac OS as runtime platforms and integrates with game engines like Unity and Unreal. Today, Microsoft has announced version 2.0 of Project Acoustics. The new release of Project Acoustics packs several Unreal and Unity-specific features. On Unreal, dynamic openings are supported which form a geometrical mesh of the environment on runtime to simulate acoustics accordingly. Rob Marshall's The Little Mermaid, Robert Zemeckis' Pinocchio and David Lowery's Peter Pan and Wendy are all concurrently in production as we speak, with the latter two heading exclusively to Disney+, and all of them are expected to hew pretty closely to the template set by their 2D counterparts. Interior shooting on The Little Mermaid kicked off back in January, but the crew has since pitched up in Italy, where the remainder of principal photography will take place until the blockbuster wraps next month, and you can check out a batch of set photos featuring Halle Bailey's Ariel and Jonah Hauer-King's Eric below. Exclusive. Halle Bailey pictured for the first time as Ariel as she films The Little Mermaid in Italy. https://t.co/xgsOSD3. Daily Mail Celebrity, at Daily Mail Celeb. June 10, 2021. As is the case with virtually every Disney remake, the supporting cast comes bearing plenty of star power, with Melissa McCarthy set to chew on the scenery as Ursula and Javier Bardem bringing the gravitas as King Triton, while Lin-Manuel Miranda is penning some new songs for the movie. Marshall, meanwhile, is clearly a favorite of the Disney brass, having previously helmed box office hits Pirates of the Caribbean, On Stranger Tides, Into the Woods and Mary Poppins Returns, so at least The Little Mermaid is in the hands of a filmmaker who knows the Mouse House's recipe for success. Apart from relying on auto-generated probes, you can also manually plant your own in 3D environments. You can even set the volume of pre-generated probes for individual regions. Having more probes would mean more accurate acoustics but would obviously result in more bake time as well. Furthermore, you can utilize the material override option to manually set the absorption coefficient for all materials in a region. On the Unity side, the only specific feature that has been highlighted is support for WISE integration for Unity. Overall, Microsoft has noted that bake times will be twice as fast compared to the previous version and that the new release also contains several bug fixes. If you're interested in trying out Project Acoustics 2.0, head over to the dedicated page here. The engine supports Windows and Mac OS as editor platforms right now, but the latter has plugins available for Unity only.